and this fall it will be joined by a new addition to the family. Introducing Nintendo Switch Lite.
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Eddie, aka Infurious YT, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now this new hardware that Nintendo revealed a few days ago it's a small revision of the Nintendo Switch. Now today we're going to be giving my thoughts and opinions and how I feel about the Nintendo Switch Lite. Let's get started. So first of all, we're going to be talking about how the Nintendo Switch Lite differs from the Nintendo Switch. Now the Nintendo Switch Lite, the battery is certainly better. I mean, there's not too much of an upgrade to the battery. Maybe there should have been more battery, in my opinion, because it's made for handheld gaming. You know, there's no dock, there's nothing, it's only the AC adapter and the Nintendo Switch Lite. That's all that's going to be in the box. Now, do I think there should have been a dock? Yes. But does it really matter that there isn't? Not really. I mean, people are getting a cheaper option, I mean. And if you do want to get a dock, then you should probably get a Switch. But I mean, I think it's good that it's just made for handheld and in some certain aspects. But although I think this is a very smart business move for Nintendo to make, because they will make more money by releasing this hardware. They're making the market more open to people who can't afford the Switch, and I think that's pretty good. That's really good. You know, that's really good. The battery life, as I said, there wasn't much of a difference. So for example, here on the website it says if you're playing Legend of Zelda on the normal Switch, you get 3 hours. Now as for the Nintendo Switch Lite, you actually get 4 hours. And I guess that's good. That's really good. I mean, it's not that much though. Maybe 5-6 hours could be better, but that's really good. I mean, for a game like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's pretty big. It's a pretty big game. You know, it's open world. It's really big. So I mean, maybe 5 hours, 4.5 hours probably would have been better. I think 5 though. 5 is best. And yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like the original Switch should have had more. I feel like the original Switch should have had more battery because it should be much stronger, you know. But I guess that's not the case since it's made for handheld gameplay. And with this trailer, actually, that they revealed for the Nintendo Switch, it looks like they're trying to market this for like a older audience, which is kind of smart, you know, because maybe grown-ups, maybe like teens, grown-ups adults might find this more interesting, you know, since it's trying to market it to the older audience. But also little kids will find it interesting too, because, you know, they're kids. Kids like everything, you know, and I think this is really smart for Nintendo to make. I don't think really grown-ups might be getting the Switch. I feel like the Switch Lite is more for little kids though. You know, the actual Switch, the original Switch, I mean, it's pretty powerful. You can put it from like the dock to handheld, to tabletop. I mean, that's a lot probably for a kid. So maybe getting this, like if you have kids, maybe this would be a good option. More kids, it'd be a good option to get a Nintendo Switch Lite for your kid or kids, and you know, you save less because it's $100 cheaper. You could buy a lot with $100. You know, you could probably buy a Switch game and you know, and the Switch Lite. It's perfect. It's just good. You know, you could buy each kid a game. It's actually really good. I just think Nintendo's making a really smart move with this. And also, I think that so now onto my thoughts. Onto my thoughts about the Nintendo Switch Lite and if you should buy this or not. So if you're already a Switch owner and you're waiting for the better hardware, the better Switch, I don't think you should buy this. You should probably pass on this, you know. Yeah, it may look cool and tempting, but I think you should just wait for the next Switch. The next Switch is gonna be, you know, better, probably 4K, I'm hoping, or at least 1080p in handheld. You know, that'd be great. Maybe better battery, a better dock, because you know the docks used to scratch the Switch, and that's not good. You know, maybe maybe not too plasticky docks. You know, the docks are really cheap to make, and I hope Nintendo can make a better dock. So, okay, also, if you're not a Switch owner, you want to get a Nintendo Switch, then I think the Nintendo Switch Lite is a perfect go. You know, if you want to get on the latest games for the Nintendo Switch, and you can't afford a Switch right now, then I think you should get a Switch Lite. You know, you can play, you know, you could play all Switch games. I mean, except Mario Party and One to Switch, but I mean, nobody really plays One to Switch, so it doesn't really matter unless you have like friends that, I don't know, that really like to play these type of games. But yeah, I think it's a perfect go if you don't have a Switch. Now, if you already have a Switch but you're interested in this hardware and you're like a collector, I mean, I'm kind of like a collector, I like collecting Nintendo stuff, then I think you should. You know, it's always good to try out new Nintendo hardware. Yeah, I mean, if you really want it really badly, then yeah, go for it. You know, I already have a Switch, but I still want to get the Nintendo Switch Lite, you know, because it looks interesting. It's Nintendo hardware. I love Nintendo hardware, and I want to collect a lot of Nintendo. I like collecting Nintendo hardware. So personally, do I think you should buy the Switch Lite? Probably not. But if you want a cheaper option, then you should probably go with it. You should buy the Switch Lite, and yeah, it just makes sense to buy Switch Lite if you don't want to buy the original Switch. But if you just want to play handheld on your Switch, then yeah, it's also good if you're just more of a handheld person than a dock person. So I think that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and so you guys can tell me your comment. You guys can tell me in the comments below what you're gonna get the Switch Lite, or what are your thoughts about it? What do you like? What do you dislike? I don't know. Tell me your opinions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.